So, welcome to the office once again. It feels like it's been a while, even though I only did a pick-up video in here yesterday, but it's been a while since the computer's been on, and I've noticed that it's actually got the right time, and it actually booted up straight away. So, yeah, it might be working actually. I just need to check something. Yes, the camera is rolling. Yes, it always does help if the camera is rolling and you're not just talking to yourself. Well, you are talking to yourself. But anyway, Scrumpy Jack, yes please. 6%, 500ml, the hard stuff. So, tonight I actually gathered a selection of Sega games. Yay! For the PlayStation 2. Every Sega game that I know that I have in my PS2 collection. There may be other games published by Sega in my collection, but I don't know what they are, and probably not actual proper Sega games. Anyway, so I got my PS2 out, booted it up, and I realised that I'd left FIFA Street in it, and I thought, actually, you know what, fuck it, my first video is going to be on FIFA Street because it's not the best, it's not technically the best game. Well, it's by far from the best game for the PS2. But I don't know, there's something about it, I just like it, I like the style and shit, so I'm going to hit record. No doubt I'll come into copyright issues with this on YouTube with the soundtrack and whatnot. Yeah, it's always a pain in the ass. Don't know when this was released, can't remember. And, wow, it's just reverted to 4:3 and back to widescreen. But anyway, yeah, I don't have the box to hand. I could have got the box out, but I couldn't be bothered. Don't like it? Suck my tits. Yeah, rubbish intro. So, it was from the days when Ronaldinho was the man, not just a fucking Brazilian has-been. So Rule the Street is the main meat of the game, and if I jump in here you'll see I'm 41% through the game. 41% of the way. I don't fucking know. God, this Scrumpy Jack messes with your mind. So, we'll get to this one. We've got progress 0 out of 8. So the idea is you play football matches and you gain something, and then you can do the Rule the Street thing. Yeah. Basically you have to like yeah, whatever, who cares if we're all midfielders. Woo! See what I mean about the copyright problems. Yeah, you basically do what you call kind of friendly matches, I guess, and then after so many of them you can play to the cup tournament kind of thing, and along the way you can, if you've got enough credits, you can challenge certain teams to like unlock new players. Yeah, basically the idea of the game is to unlock players, upgrade your squad, and earn skill points to improve your custom character, because you have a custom character within your squad. I think this is my custom character in possession now, and I shoot and I don't score. But yeah, the gameplay is pretty simplistic. Triangle does like a trick. Circle shoots just like a regular FIFA. Square obviously does the old tackle. There's no fouls, so can chop people up. That's one of the things I like about the game. You can just go mental. But if you string together, you know, the old tricks and whatever, passes, there's a goal there. It fills up a meter, and I mean, this meter, it isn't a guarantee of scoring, but it's certainly an 80% chance of scoring rather than, you know, 30-40% when you have a shot on goal. There's 2 tracks on the soundtrack that I kind of have in the playlist, which are just this Dizzy Rascal Stand Up Tall, and the other one is SL2 on a ragga tip, so a bit of garage. Pretty much the only good tracks on the soundtrack, to be honest. And there's another goal. Yeah, this game's nowhere near intricate as the FIFA Street on the current gen consoles. I've played a demo of that, so I can't comment on that. But you know, it's just kind of arcade style fun, and that's what I like. But then it's also got the kind of career element. It's also got, you know, different locations throughout the world. We'll do a few long passes, and maybe head it, shoulder it in even. So yeah. And you basically play, I think it's first to 5. Correct, so we've got the game breaker now, which is when the meter's full. So that's been filled by passing tricks and scoring goals. I think it's like if you hold all of the shoulder buttons, if I can actually get the bloody ball, you basically waste the game breaker if there's like a player in the way or whatever when you shoot. So we'll shoot now. This is the game breaker, slow-mo, and it's gone in. Yeah, if there'd have been a player in front of me in the kind of direct sight of goal, then it probably would have rebounded off them and shit like that. And you basically wasted the chance. So that's one match. I mean, obviously in the game as well as this mode, you've got your single match, 2-player. But you know, the bread and butter, this is the game. If you play single match, you're just picking from pro players and all of that sort of thing. So the game technically is no different. Bloody scrumpy jack. So we'll go to Berlin and do a kickabout. It's basically a different, basically a different location, but the location has no bearing on the gameplay. It's just from an aesthetic point of view. So we're on to track number 2 of my FIFA Street audio playlist. Let's do some tricks and shoot. Oh, obviously a classic track, SL2K, SLK, SL2 even. Fucking Jesus. My brain is completely dead. Maybe it was mesmerised by Gareth Bale's 2 goals from 2 free kicks in the Europa League tonight. And that guy that's called Tits. No, sorry, Titties. Yeah, there's really a guy with that name. I wonder if his first name was I Love. Like, I love titties. Yeah, my brain's basically been scrambled and now I'm just chatting shit. The graphics I should comment on. The VGA. Well, 480p compatible with the component cables. Recording this onto my PC now, I'm using AV composite, but it is component compatible. Where component cables are available and usable, I do recommend using them. Whatever's fucking speech is fucked. I mean fucked. Yeah, they just create a lot sharper visuals. I mean, this game it's not the sharpest game to begin with, and when you play it with AV composite cables, obviously it's kind of accentuated, but yeah, it looks pretty decent with component cables, and most people have got a TV that can take component inputs these days. We're not living in the dark ages anymore unless you're from like some sort of third world country. You do sort of have to get used to the timing in this game when you first play it, because it does kind of seem a bit sluggish to begin with, but then you get used to the animations, and when if you press pass, it's going to pass, and you just got to work out that you can't do a trick and then pass the ball halfway through it because the ball isn't in the right location. I love a meaty challenge. There is I think you can actually press circle to kind of hound the person for the ball, but I always go for the meaty crunchy slide tackle. Do some tricks, might as well not actually, because they're not adding anything to my full bar of Game Breaker. And is that in? Yes, it's in. Another successful Game Breaker. Suck on that. This game is pretty old, so some of the stats for the players, I think it's got, for instance, Sean Wright Phillips in it, and he was he was a decent player for England and shit, and now he's just a fucking bag of wank. And obviously you've not got like the newest breakthrough players, etc. Like, you're not going to find Neymar in this game. I assume not anyway, he'd have been about 12. So it is a bit, retro, so you got to expect that. Expect to be kind of pissed off if your favourite continental players just got shit stats because it was shit in them days, and suddenly it's amazing. It's all about fucking Ronaldinho and Rivaldo and I don't know, probably Thierry Henry and that kind of shit. Beckham, just old school superstar football players. Don't find no fucking Edin Dzeko on here. Holy shit now. We're gonna get another game breaker here. Yeah! And he fucking smashes it. That doesn't look like it's gonna go in. Oh, it has. So yeah, that's FIFA Street for the PS2. It was also available on the Xbox 360, which was where I first played it. So for me, it's definitely a good playable title, and I like it. Pardon me, I like Scrumpy Jack. Scrambles my brain. So yeah, if you're a FIFA fan or an arcade football fan, I definitely recommend checking it out. I mean, the critics probably didn't praise it when it was released, but you know, it's a solid title for me and I definitely enjoy playing it. It's one of my more favourite FIFA games. Alright.